Hello dear traders, my name is Oleg Prishepa, and in this video I'll show you how to use trading signals generated by Trading Hero bot. This strategy is extremely effective and simple simultaneously. You can use it as an additional system if you already have a trading strategy, or if you are a new trader, you can use it as your main trading strategy. It works like that. When you receive the signal which indicates you a certain amount of candles that have the same color, and we have like starting from 5 or 6 candles in a row, it means that we can expect the market to go into opposite direction with a big probability. So it looks like here. So we have these 5 candles in a row on 1 hour time frame on Monero. It is cryptocurrency, it's very volatile. So in this instrument we can enter this deal after 5 or 6 candles are closed, and we can expect the market to go into opposite direction after this event. So let me show you a couple of examples. How did it work in the past? So we can see that here the market has turned down after 5 candles. Here we see it's right now it's turning down from 7 candles. Here we have like 6 candles, which made the market turn down. Here we have 5 candles, and we had 1 candle with an opposite color, and then we have another one way of correction. Also we have like a good reversal point from here. We have the same situation of 5 candles in a row, and for example here we have 6 candles in a row, but they are painted red, so it means that we can expect the reversal movement. So this strategy can be used on different assets and on different time frames. Let's look how do the signals look like, and after we will look through several examples on different time frames and different assets to understand where it works better. So to subscribe to the signals, you should find Trading Hero bot in Telegram. You should simply type the name of Trading Signals chat at Trading Hero bot, and after you will be added to this channel. Then you should type the command, or you should simply press slash, and you will see 4 commands that are supported by this bot for now. First is start, second is stop, then we have setup and help. Start means that you subscribe to all of the trading signals that are generated by this robot. Stop means that you are making a pause in receiving these trading signals. Setup means that you will be redirected to your personal page where you can look through the signals which you want to receive, and also you can select currencies, other assets or time frames, and the number of candles on which you will receive the signal. And you can press help to write into support channel of Trading Hero support team. So after you press setup, you will receive the link that leads you to your personal account, where you can adjust the number of pairs and trading signals depending on your trading strategy. It looks like this. On the left you can see the names of supported trading assets. We will change it and adjust it depending on popularity among our traders. For now we can see all the major currencies. Also we can see Brent oil, we can see gold, we can see some major cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Dash, Ethereum, Litecoin, and others. And also we can see 3 main indices: NASDAQ, S&P 500, and Dow Jones. On the right we can see the time frames that are supported by this bot, and the number of candles that we will receive the signal when this number of candles will be generated. We can set up it manually for each currency or for each asset. When we press on, for example, Australian to American dollar, we are going to submenu, and we can choose the number of candles on which we will receive the trading signals, for example, for time frame 5 minutes. If we actually don't want to trade 5 minutes time frame, if you are not a scalper, if you are intraday trader, you can simply switch it off and you will not receive signals until you turn it on. Then we can go to time frame 15 minutes. If you are an intraday trader, you may use this time frame to find some good entry points. Also, you can adjust the number of candles on which you will receive trading signals. The less candles you set up, the more signals you will receive, but the probability of winning this signal will be smaller if you have less candles in a row. So if I speak about the probability of winning, it doesn't mean that after you receive some amount of candles in a row, you will get guaranteed trend into opposite direction. No, it means that at least one candle after these 5 or 6 or 7 same colored candles in a row will be with the different color. Because you see, market cannot move into the one direction forever. It sooner or later we will have the correction, and if market moves faster, and like we have a lot of buyers here, sooner or later their force will begin to slow down, and sellers will become more stronger the more same colored candles we have. You will see it on the chart. So it is in the nature of market. It's very simply to understand and to explain. You see the market, the price on each instrument, it depends on how many buyers and sellers there are on the market. So when the price is going too high, there are not many people who want to buy this asset, but if the price is high, there are many people who wants to sell, because it's obviously to make money on short positions. You should sell when it's expensive, and if you want to buy, you shouldn't buy when the price has already risen. You should buy when the price is falling down and when everybody is afraid to buy. So this is a way how most of successful traders make their money. They are trading against the impulses, because they know that if we have a good impulse, for example like this, it means that we will have a good correction like this, or even like this one. But I want to repeat it once more, like we are expecting for at least one candle in the opposite direction. So it means that if we have one candle in this direction, and then we have another row of simultaneously another row of same colored candles, it means that here we should have closed our deal. But there are some exceptions, and we will get back to them a little bit later. So let's get back to the signals chart. After you have adjusted these instruments according to your trading strategy, or you have, like for example, I have switched off M5 timeframes. You can do the same with all of the other instruments. If you trade only NASDAQ, let's say, yeah, you can switch off all of the currencies and trade only NASDAQ, S&P 500 and Dow Jones, for example. Or if you trade cryptocurrencies, you can leave only cryptocurrencies. But I suggest you to watch on all of the instruments, because the mechanics, how the market works, it is the same like independently of the currency you trade. There are some special things that, for example, we recommend or not recommend to do. For example, we do not recommend to sell NASDAQ if we see that we have a strong trend on higher time frames, because it's an instrument which is continuously growing. But if we speak about any other currency, we can simply sell and buy it independently how many candles do we have. Also, we can reset settings. After you press reset settings, all of the settings will be resetted to their defaults, and you will be able to switch off all of the instruments, and then you can turn on them depending on which currency you want to switch on and how many candles you want to put here. Also, we will add another option to reset them to default, and in this case you will be able to get the same result of the number of instruments you were subscribed at the beginning. So let's get back to the signals. The signals look like that. For example, we have sell on USD CAD with probability of 74%. It means that the probability of that the next candle will be a different color. In this case, it should be red after 7 green candles in a row. So let's look at it simply right now. And to do it, we should get back to MetaTrader 4 and find a USD CAD on time frame M15. Let's look at it. We have USD CAD, we had 15 minutes, and we have this signal. Here it is, 7 candles, 7 green candles in a row. So this robot simply tracks the number of candles on each instrument. So you don't have to track all of those instruments and have 5 or 10 monitors and simultaneously look on all of the currencies that are being traded. You can simply use this robot and get this information and it doesn't matter wherever you are. If you see that this signal is good, for example here 7 candles, it means that we have 74% of probability of the reversal movement for at least one candle. For example, we can enter here. And also I suggest to use this rule only if you trade on a higher time frames, like 1 hour, 4 hours daily, because the spread of the candle will be bigger than the spread that you usually pay to enter the trade. Yeah, when I speak about the trade, the spread of the candle, I mean the distance between the open price and the close price of this candle. For example, on USD CAD 15 minutes, it can be of 46 pips, and the spread you will pay to enter this position will be like from 4 to 5 to even to 6 pips. So it means that like it's better for you to stay in this trade for a longer distance to reduce the impact of spread on your trading result. So we can also look through some other signals that were given by this strategy. Here we have the reversal movement not from the 7th candle but from the 8th candle. It's also a good result. Here we have reversal movement, as I said, for one candle, yeah, like from 6 candles in a row. Here we have 11 candles in a row. And please pay attention that if you have the same like a lot of candles on the same line, it doesn't mean that the probability increases. So you should also filter each signal that you receive by your own eyes, and you should understand if you have very small candles, even if they're same colored, it doesn't mean that the market is falling. Yeah, it means that it stays on the same place, and if it stays on the same place, it doesn't mean that we will have a good reversal movement. So we should simply ignore this situation. So it means that each analysis, each number of candles that you receive, you should filter it on your own. When you see that candles are like bigger, you can consider the signal as like to be trustworthy and to enter this trade. Let's scroll back and look for some other signals. The same situation is here, yeah. If we have some, as we call them, like inner candles, yeah, or the candles that are not bigger or not smaller or than the previous candle, they are simply they were formed inside of this first candle. We can also, like when we have like 5 signals here, we can also count that we have actually 1, actually this is 2, actually this is 3, and this is 4. So now we can enter, yeah. Like in this case, like this signal for I repeat it's important for small time frames. In this case we have like 5 candles, but we have only 1 big candle. So for this small time frame we can simply ignore this signal because the probability of getting loss on it is very big. Let's look through these situations. This is really very good. We have like 1 big candle, we have 2nd big candle, and we have 3rd big candle, and we have like 5 candles in a row, and the total distance that they have covered is more than 40 pips. Okay, I think it's good. So we can enter, like for example, like right here we have like 5 candles, but we can see that they are simply the spread between the lowest point and the highest point is only 163 pips. It's not too big for USD CAD M15, so we should wait for other candles. Okay, let's look through some other instruments. I will show you how it works on other instruments. For example, we were looking at at Monero USD on 1 hour chart. Let's look at Bitcoin USD at also at 1 hour chart, and I think in 1 hour chart you will get much more trading signals, like with high percentage of profit than you have on a small time frame. So let's get through 1 hour to 1 hour chart, and here we go. And I think you can see that, yeah, that we have like 6 green candles on 1 hour chart, and we have the price that start falling right now. You see, we can scroll it back and look for some other signals. I think you can see that here we have a good reversal point. Let's go further. We have here good reversal point. As you can see, like not all of the trades that we can do they are profitable from the first candle. So now we should speak about the money management rules you can use to increase your performance, but you should also know that if you want to use any averaging strategies, it means that you should have more capital than any regular trader that uses only fixed stop losses and take profits. So let's look, for example, on like some smaller time frames. We see how it works on 1 hour time frame. On Bitcoin, actually, we don't have many trading signals, and if we speak about selling Bitcoin, it's also very dangerous, the same as selling NASDAQ, because this instrument is in trend nowadays. You can look at this chart. This is the weekly chart we have, and I think it's obvious that it's better not to sell against the trend. So let's go to some smaller time frames, like M30 USD GPY, and we'll have a look maybe at another one signal on some time frame like 5 minutes. So here we have like 5 candles in a row on USD GPY. The signal we received at 12 o'clock. So we can see it right here, like 11:30. Here is 12 o'clock. Here was our entry point. I think it's perfect. Here we also have 5 candles, and it also worked good. Let's scroll it. Oh, here we have not only the good number of candles with the same color in a row, we have a very big spread. You see, this was a really powerful impulse, and after this impulse we usually have very good corrections. They cannot be not very deep. It doesn't mean that we will like fall down to this price, no, but we can have a very rapid correction, and we can make money very fast, much more faster than any other regular time. Here we also have a good entry point. Here we have the entry point after 5 candles, then 6 candles. So I think you can see and now and understand how it works. Let me show you how to trade when you have entered the trade and it didn't close by take profit that you wanted. What you should do next. So the first thing you should decide is when you're entering the deal, for example here, where you will put your stop loss. Yeah, if you can see where to put it, if you have some local maximum or minimum, you can put it below it. But if you can see it in some distance nearly to your deal, you can simply consider the time frame and the instrument you're using and set up a fixed stop loss. For example, if you enter this trade on time frame 15 minutes, it can be like, I don't know, 25 pips, for example. It can be 25 pips or 250 pips if we speak about the 5th digits. It will be around like here. And speaking about take profit, we can set up take profit like the same. Yeah. or you can set up some smaller stop loss, like stop loss of 15 pips, and take profit 15 pips. It depends on you. I will not give you certain numbers because it depends on the time frame and on the instrument you will be trading on. So for example, in this case, it's obviously that if we had entered this deal and we didn't close the trade right here when the after the green candle, because why? Because this is time frame of 30, and this strategy better works on higher time frames, but we still can use this strategy to trade on lower time frames. But you should be ready to get stop loss. For example, here we would have received stop loss. Here we would have received take profit. If we have put take profit of 50 pips, we would receive 50 pips. Here we can see that the price has fallen more than or not more than 15 pips, and in this case, for example, like right here, we wouldn't have received a stop loss, we would have received take profit. For example, it could be right here. Yep. So and you can simply analyze it as I do, analyze your own trades. But there is another thing that you can do not to suffer losses in this case. You can use averaging methods or averaging strategies or martingale strategies. What does it mean? It means that when you are buying something and the price goes against you, but you are pretty sure that it will go into your direction, you can simply buy again. You can increase your trading load. For example, if you have opened the position with 0.01 right here, you can open 0.02 right here. And in this case, even if the price will come back to the first deal entry point, like it will make this kind of swing, you will already be in profit. Why? Because the first deal you have opened will be in ditto, and the second deal with a doubled volume will be in profit. Yeah. So it makes sense to use this strategy if you know the instrument and you have analyzed other time frames, and you are sure that the price will go into your direction sooner or later. For example, if we speak about this situation, let's speak about this situation. Yeah, we see that we have a very strong correction, and here we can decide if we want to close this deal or we want to average it. Yeah, and if we want to average it, I would like to repeat it once more, you should have a very good trading account. You should have sufficient amount of money on your trading account to hold this drawdown. So I'm not sure that this method of money management will fit to all of the traders, especially with those who don't have much money. But personally, I use it because I have enough of money to trade, and you see, as a result, like in this trade, which would be completely a loss if you were putting stop loss below this support level, it can bring you a lot of profit right here. You see, because the price has turned to this entry point, and you could have closed this deal even right here, because the profit of the lowest deals would be greater than the loss from the upper deals, especially if you not only average like 0.01, 0.01 and use the same lot during the whole movement of the price. But if you double it each time, like 0.02, 0.04, 0.08, 0.16, so you will be enough even or like to get this small movement to make a profit. So this is the way how we can turn the loss trade into profitable trade. But to use this method, you should also know your instrument that you are trading. You should also know the volatility. Let me show some signals that were given by this robot for this, and last week some of them are still in the market, some of them were already closed, and then I show you how to find the same deals on NASDAQ, because I think NASDAQ is the most popular instrument among all traders, so it does make sense to track it more carefully. For example, let's look at Ripple. Ripple USD, it has grown for more than 60% for a week, and with no correction. Yeah, and for now, for example, we have uptrend, we have a very strong uptrend, but if we move to the highest time frame, we can see that the price that we currently see, it's the highest price since September of 2018. It's more than 2 years since we have been trading on this price. So it means like that the number of candles, the movement strength, and the best price for 2 years means that we can have a correction with very big probability. So it's not only the matter not only the number of candles in a row matters. Many other factors for about like trend analysis, fundamental analysis can also help you with it. Then let's look at GBP to SEC. On this instrument, for example, we have received this signal when there were 8 candles in a row. So we are still waiting. So here was our entry point. Our take profit is marked here, so we're still waiting. You can see also like here was the profitable signal even from the 6th candle. Here was the signal. Here was the signal. Everything works fine. Let's go to beer and oil, for example. Now we have like 5 days. It's a daily chart. We have 5 days in a row. So if we have 6 days or 7 days in a row, the probability will be much more bigger. So that's why, for example, on this signal, I'm waiting for the 6th candle to enter this deal, because actually we're trading against the trend, and when you trade against the trend, it's better to find more candles than than you trade regularly. Here we had 5 candles, and here 1 candle that gave us 500 pips. You see, trading on a daily chart gives you more money, and you spend less time to analyze the market if rather you were trading on some smaller time frames. But it's completely up to you how to trade. For example, heating oil, it's pretty looks the same as BRN oil, because all oils, they correlate one with each other, and like you can trade them, but you can trade even like one oil and miss another, and everything will be okay. Here is 1 hour time frame. Here we had 6 candles, here we had 5 candles. Like this, by the way, this was the deal that I've posted in our trading chart yesterday. Here we had also 5 candles, and there are many 5 candles, 6 candles, many situations that will work. So let's move to NASDAQ. I think it will be more interesting, and I will show you how it works on NASDAQ. And after you will trade on this strategy for some time, you will understand the rules how to trade on each time frame. But for example, for NASDAQ, I recommend you to, if you want to trade on some small time frames like 5 minutes or 15 minutes, it's better to wait at least like maybe not even 5-6 candles. You can wait even for 7-8 or more candles. But you should also count the spreads that you have. If you have like 5 candles with big spread, for example, here 1 candle, it was bigger than 4 previous candles. Okay, you can enter right here because the volatility was bigger. Here we had like 6 candles and a very good opposite movement. Here we had 7 candles, and as you can see here, like if you remember, yeah, it's trading against the trend, so you should be ready to or to set up some stop loss. Yeah, or if you're averaging the trade, you should not be greedy, and you should be ready to leave this trade if you're trading against the trend when you have something like 0 or around 0, if you see that the deal is going not in your direction. Here we have like very small spread. We have 6 candles in a row, but honestly I wouldn't be trading these signals. This signal, I see that that here is a very good fall, but like as for me, it's not very good signal, because the spread of these candles, the same here, think like here, it's not very good. Here is better. Here is better. We could enter the deal, and here is like perfect signal. it even doesn't matter that the price has fallen like 2 or 3 times. Why? Because we are trading following the trend. If we were entering right here, yeah, and entering right here and right here, it meant that like we are simply gaining the position like or like most of the hedge funds do, following the trend. When the price goes down, we are simply buying for a better price and waiting for it to return. So it depends on your trading strategy. Let's move to some higher time frames like a daily chart. On a daily chart, you can see that there are many daily candles in a row following the trend. I don't advise you to trade against the trend. Like trade only if you are following the trend, like right here. I know that you will miss a lot of signals or right here, but your signals will be very accurate. You can try to trade like against the trade on 4 hours time frame. Why? Because 4 hours is less volatile and it's not so important for daily traders, which which make the market move more than any intraday traders. So, and also we can see very good signals from from 5 or 6 candles right here. So to be simple, this trading strategy gives you a very good opportunity to get the trading signals to make money on the market. But to start trading it, you should first of all know your money management rules. Will you open your deal and like close it with a fixed stop loss and take profit, or will you average where you will leave this trade? It depends completely on your trading skills, on your trading strategy, and on the money you have on your trading account. And also you should track for the instruments that you want to trade for some time, maybe for a week or for 2 weeks. You can simply get used to these signals and then find out which stop loss and take profit size is better for this time frame or for this currency. If you're averaging the deal, which step you should use between the orders you open, and which take profit you should use, which news you should read like or track before entering the trade, and many other factors. So it's very simple, very effective, and I'm sure that if you will take the signals with probability 75% or 80% and higher, like you will have a lot of profitable trades. But it doesn't mean that 72% is too small or 68 is too small. No, it means that it also works, but you should be ready to average the deal, or you should be ready to get to receive a stop loss or 2 stop losses before before you have the profit. So that's all. So I wish you good luck in trading. If you have any questions, please ask me. I'll be glad to help you. Be wealthy, make more money with Trading Hero. Have a good day.